Agree save all the username, Mama Sexy, and then Larry. Thank you for joining me. Yes, my name is Dr. Funmilola Tella. For people that see me for the first time, usually I normally comes for uh, Monday to Friday. I will call it financial talk show with Dr. Tella. But I wasn't around for a while now, so but I'm back temporarily. Let me say that. So what's going on? What's going on? Happy, thank you for joining me. So if you see me for the first time, I'm from Latella. So we are into financing, okay? We do mortgages in Nigeria now, and that's what I want to come and share. And we do, um, yes, we do estate planning here in the UK. So we do financial services and real estate. So we do financial. This is we call it financial talk show to anybody that would like to invest in the real estate. So we so much believe in our platform that to invest today for tomorrow. All right. So I wasn't around. I wasn't in town, and that's why I was not able to do live. Most of the time, if I'm not in town like that, I'm always busy engaged. Excuse me, Babafemi, thank you, Johnny. Always busy with the meeting there and there, and that was why. I do apologize. So if you see me for the first time, please kindly follow this page. So whenever we'll come alive on live, you're able to see us. All right. Uh, that's the reason why I will like you. Please, as you are joining me, please help me to power tap. Who is power tapping? Ẹ bá mi power tap kìíní, ẹ bá mi bọ́wọ́ lù kìíní, ẹ mú wà mí o. So I know I miss all my brand. And again, I don't know what TikToks have been doing. I've not been notifying people. Hey, Jolly Bole, wow. Oh, yeah, people. I know people are not expecting. Thank you all. Thank you, Mama Sexy, for liking. God bless you. God bless you. So I've not seen people. I've not been here for maybe 3 weeks or so. Oh my days. Oh my goodness. What have I done? Can you say? Eh? What have I done? So, Buddy, Lee Baby, thank you for joining. Uh, was cool Ronnie. Did I pronounce your name? Wait, thank you for joining me on Instagram. Lee Brown, how are you? Thank you for joining me. How are you doing? Yes. So today, I want to quickly talk about two things. So people can see this later, no problem at all. The first one is I welcome everybody on yeah, Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You're all welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning. Apologies for not being coming for a month now, or yeah, say a month in it's a pain or dear. I do apologize. So I wanted to talk about estate planning. All right, I want to talk about asset protection. So when we are talking about asset, what is asset? So something uh, to have an asset, and another thing is to protect it. So we have been talking more about acquire asset, acquire real estate, and all that, and the property investment. I will continue to just and just thank you for joining me. So, but we talk about more about that. Ghana Funny, thank you for joining. And live for life. Thank you for joining me. Oluwatayo, thank you for joining. Lily, Larry, I greet you all. So when we are talking about the assets, what is assets? If I'm asked, Available Central Bank UK, WA. Apology, somebody just put a call through. So actually, I won't be long in this chat because I have a meeting by 11 o'clock with some banks. So when we're talking about assets, so what's your understanding about assets? So that's the question. Sometimes some people we have an asset, we don't even know that we have an asset. All right. So what's an asset? So if you're a business owner, if you have a business, maybe you just incorporate your business, that's an asset. All right. So you need to learn how to protect those kind of assets for legal consequence or for losing the asset in the future. Thank you, Mary here. Thank you for joining me. Mystery, thank you for joining. So please help me continue to power tap, please. Help me to power tap. So please press your button on TikTok. When you're power tapping to be happen, number one, at the TikTok, Fiki, how you doing? They recognize you. I think you can earn money by power tapping. And if you go to any of our posts and comments and listen to play the video from head to the from the beginning to the end, and drop the comments and the power tapping, and then TikTok will hear money. So TikTok will give you money. So by being on this platform now, you're doing it justice. Um, Guy, thank you for joining. Or Michael, thank you for joining. But Michael Kumi, thank you. By power tapping. So Bobby Long, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me this morning. I know I've lost a lot of people. I do apologize. Comfort, thank you for joining me. Inspiring Mind, please help me to power tap, please. Can you continue to power tap? Auntie Nana, how you doing? Please send me to power tap. Power tap. Use the bottom your screen to press the lock button. Thank you. Who is doing that? In prayer mind, how are you? Thank you. Thank you for joining me this morning. God bless you. Thank you for power tapping. If you power tap, I see you. Mama sexy, thank you. She gone. Look that. I get inside house. So far, money in ojunu inside eyes. So Facebook, me drop comment. TikTok, Instagram, please drop your comment and use a button to press love. So we talk about asset protection, So if you don't learn how to process something, definitely you're gonna lose it. And then more will not come. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, okay, and a lot of people, what yesterday I was researching and come to realize, and that people in 2019, people lost uh, 5.1 billion pounds through inheritance tax. You dey hear me so? 5.1 B. I'm not a million, billion pounds through inheritance tax. Remember, you already pay tax on this money for before. For example, now you work, they tax you, and you put yourself together and invest the money, and you buy and purchase real estate. Okay, remember you already pay taxes. Anything maybe you bought your car and everything. So your monthly premium for your car, the already tax is already included. VAT is already included. You already pay taxes. So you now to now lose your generation wealth through inheritance tax. I think it's a mind blowing. It's something that everybody needs to know how to deal with that. All right. So that's what we call asset protection. So if you have an asset, you must learn how to protect it. To have an asset is just one. And and that's what I started my talk with. What is an asset? What do you understand by assets? Please, if you understand what I mean by asset, can you drop your comments? Because sometimes that we have an asset and we believe we don't have it. To understand? So that's why I want you to see, text people, maybe knowledge to see what you understand by asset. And see off, thank you. Honorable Muiwa, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Tito, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Oh yeah, but me power tap. Let's get to 10K now. Be how many whatever I want to get to. Oh, yeah. Facebook, thank you for joining. What's it called? YouTube, thank you for joining. Sorry if I didn't see you. I see you inside of me, and I will read your comment later. Please. Good morning, Tito. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Samuel Oluwayemi, thank you for joining me. So, as people that are just joining us, we are talking about asset protection. Assets protection. Asset is anything invested on, e.g., car, business, and many more. Yes. Thank you, and Sanya. Yeah, you get it. So, anybody know can tell us more about assets? Yeah, business is an asset, like I said. Your car is an asset as well. Most especially if you have the thank you. So ever means concern your latter my number one gift. Foxy, how are you? Thank you for joining. Ever means Sarah is my first gifter this morning, and thank you. Lord Aremus. Dunamis, how are you? How are you, brother? Thank you for joining me. So house, it does say house is an asset. All right. Foxy, how are you doing? Thank you, sister. Thank you for liking. Blessing Gloria, thank you for joining me. So, how's an asset? If you are content creator, okay, maybe you're on your YouTube, you have a space on the YouTube, Instagram, and all that, and you already have a follower. It's an asset. Do you know that? Do you know that? It's an asset. It needs to be protected. All right. And then we woman be me and you, we are an asset. Your children an asset. All right. You must be protected. Okay. So that's an asset. So and there's something we call generational wealth. Okay. And a lot, like I said, a lot of people lose a lot of money. That's 2019 data. So 20, whatever, it's going to be it's more than that. So 5.1 billions, B, that's 10 figures that a lot of people lost towards inheritance tax. All right, because how do they lose that money towards the inheritance tax? Because they refuse to do planning. That was something we called estate planning. You have an estate, you want an asset. So what is estate? Estate is an asset. And Samuel, thank you. Asset is an asset. So you plan it. So we call it estate planning. Estate is something, all your assets together in aggregate together, like your car, your jewelries, your pension, your life insurance, your houses, your mortgage, your businesses, your online social media platform, and your children. If you have a disabled children, it's, all of that. So these are the assets. Florence 847, thank you, sister. How are you? A long time. So those are the assets. So you need to be protected. Please, and as I'm talking to us, and if you are black in Africa, like I always say, you are my concern. You cannot walk out from that far away and come to this country and work hard, me and you, do kerewa up and down. And then after pay tax initially, and the remaining change that we know, yes, so complement us, it's the same message. And then somebody will now use braid to pack all your steel. I no go take that one. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbà fún wọn. Olaide, how are you? Thank you for joining me. We no go gree, we no go gree. We must open eyes. We no go gree. So that's what I'm at your space right now, to tell us more. All is well. How are you doing about what is the thing that we need to put in place? Like I said, in this platform, we believe in a retirement investment. We invest in our future today. Okay. One more time, 11 o'clock, morning meeting. More block, more time by. So we must So we not only investment, as we're talking about investment, how to invest in the real estate, how to aggregate wealth, because this is a wealth protection, and we call it generation wealth, because the reason why your children will know you is when you leave inheritance for them. And it's in the Bible as well. It should be in the Quran as well that a good parent leave what's it called inheritance for their children, not more children. So it's a children. So if you want us to learn more, okay, let me tell you. Thank you for power tapping. Please, so as you are there, please help me to power tap. Help me to power tap, my brother and sister. Let me power tap. So let me ask you this question: if you're a single mom like me, maybe I'm a single mom, fine. Maybe you are there as well. You're a single mom too, and you have a children. You have a minor children. Okay. So because they are your asset too, by the way, because there were belief is that there were your children will inherit you or your children will bury you. Everybody prayer, isn't it? Nobody wants to bury children. You want you to bury your children. So that because they want to bury you. So automatically they have become your asset. Do you understand? And you have a minor. So minor is anything from 0 to 18. That's minor. And then, I'm telling you, if you don't protect your asset will become a other person's children. So if anything should happen now, every jeje otu, every year, how are you? Jeje, welcome on board my my brother and my sister, me, Ukumo, Esha Kabo, Ekabo Bayan. Lord K, thank you for joining me. So if you don't pull, there's something we called trust, guardianship. Okay, if you don't have the guardianship trust for them, so you let us ask me answer this question: what will happen? In everything is not necessary you buy, people buy. Okay, but let's talk when you can sort of be told what people die every day. You understand? So nobody pray for it, but it will happen. And to my more. Okay, so that's why we call it planning. If you don't plan, you are exposed yourself to so many dangers. Folly Taiwo, how you thank you for joining me. People watching me on the YouTube and Facebook, welcome. Sorry, I might not see you now, but I will check you later. I would like you to drop your comments so that I can recognize your presence next time. So Bola, thank you for joining me. So if you don't have, so you need to put guardianship trust for these children. All right. So in case if anything happen like what? Unforeseen circumstances. Like I said, buy is not necessarily buy. Some people might fall seriously ill that they cannot even have a mental stable to look after child. All right. And some people they might have a fatal accident at the same time. And some people they might lose memory. You know, a lot happen. People have an accident and lost memory. So I was reading one story, somebody just slipped and he hit his leg. It was, I think somebody called a boy husband. He found out that somebody had a baby for the husband, and then he now maybe was rushing like just out of whatever, he just sleep and knock his head. And from then he became mad. Oh yeah, we relax it. So what will you talk about that? Sometimes some people receive the news that give them shock. Do you understand? So, and it's good if a temporary situation that you can come out. But before you can come out and go, what might have happened? And you know what it means in this country. Uh, Martin Official, thank you for joining me. Oh, sorry. Walex Sachs, thank you for joining too. If I pronounce your name well, there might be no. Kenny, thank you for joining me. So, do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, what will happen? So that's why we have a guardianship. What will happen is that the government will take the children and will take it to the foster parent. So foster parents will not do like this for your children because if they do like this for your children, they will report and they will take them away from them. Trust me, they will not show them as extraordinary love. I've been to a client that has a foster children before. So they just make sure they are eating, they just make sure they are playing the game. If you don't do their own work, if you do it, they can't be bothered because they wouldn't want situation that say they go and report that this they shouted at me, clinic come. So what you can do to your children, because if they know if they leave their children, if they meet their children, they will lose money. So they wouldn't do that. So and wherever you are, I'm also not official how you and I believe you will not be happy. If you buy gun, you will not be happy wherever you are. So whose fault? Exactly. So that's what I'm here now to let us know about the what's it called? Protection, asset protection. So we protect your guardianship. And again, for some of us that have a disabled child, who this person now? Come on, I'm on live. So sorry, apologies. I don't know who this person. What's his job? So, Anthony, I think before talking to a child or foster, I think the family member will consider it first. Yeah. All right. Yeah, testing them might consider it first, but if they couldn't, Sometimes the reason why they will not give it to the family because they wouldn't know if the parents will likely to give the children. I was cutting it and the person keep calling. So I do apologize. Yeah, sometimes it does not work like that. That you believe that's how it's supposed to be, look like. If you understand some law in this country, Jesus Christ. Ah, you too, you go fear. You too, you fear the so this is so something like this, something serious is going on like this. I'm telling you. All right, we get there, but I'm not sure we can get there today because I have a meeting. I need to close shortly. All right, I have another meeting 11 o'clock now. All right. So tomorrow, please, let's meet again tomorrow. 10 o'clock. I'll be trying to be here 10 o'clock UK time. Uh, to talk more about about this children, most especially if you are married couple, maybe other person can look after the children, but if you are single parent, it's much more difficult. And even if you're married couple as well, sometimes it does not even work that way. If they find out that the children does not, maybe it's the woman that something happened to, unknown caller, and they find out that the father is not really familiar to the children or is not friendly with the child or something like that, they will see collect the children. And let me now tell you, the family that you think they might consider. Do you think it's all your family that know how to look after children? Okay, so that's the reason. That was the reason why you will need to do the guardianship and nominate anyone. Okay, all of us look at your siblings as you are talking. Look at all your siblings. Do you think you can leave your children to all your siblings to look after for you, or your auntie or your uncle? So if your answer is no, okay, that's the reason why you think about deeply. Not only giving food, that's that looking after children. You know what the children will become in the future. You need to know somebody that's is an intellect. Even some people they don't even look after their own children very well. Do you understand? So that's what I always tell people. When we think it's God that gives you children, and because of that, you are not doing any planning to have your limits. No, that's a sign of illiteracy. All right, it's not if you are illiterate that's why you talk that way. Because God gave you so many eggs, that one doesn't mean you should be producing baby like that. Of course, it's been there, it's been blessed, but you can do something. That's what technology is there. Okay, God give you children, God give you pregnancy. And you don't go to hospital to go and give birth to a baby. Why not to say I would say is a God give you, God will bring the baby out by himself. Of course. So because you have the facility to have the baby, that one doesn't mean you shouldn't do the family planning. So to have a children, not to have a baby, not only to food that you give them or the clothes that they wear. No, what become is more important. Right? What your children will become is more important. So if some parents, if you are not even disciplined yourself, you cannot pass the discipline to your children. We only give people what you have. You understand? So that's the reason why we need to know when you need to have a guardianship trust. At least you will might have no. It might not even necessarily your own siblings that will look after the children. It might be your cousin. Okay, it might be your uncle or auntie that you like, that you trust, that you think maybe have a discipline and they have a fear of God in them. So you just put a guardianship trust in case. When you do something in case, everybody's supposed to have a backup bank account in case. We call it secret account in case. So you have a guardianship and trust in case. So you have a life insurance in case. And that's why then if anything happen, the person that you already trusted enough, uh, we now go ahead, um, look after the children for you. All right. And that's it. So I think I will stop here today because I need to enter a meeting. So please, if you're out there looking at me, whether you're single parent, might not be single, necessarily single parent, maybe your partner, that we are not living in the same country together, please consider to do guardianship trust. If you want to learn more about the guardianship trust, please reach out to us at F3 Mommy, okay? Or you can send out a message in this platform they are watching me from. Thank you. Tell me that you are interested in guardianship trust for your children. So I hope you find this today a live chat. If it will be useful, all right. Otherwise, thank you so very much for tuning in. And apology for not being coming for a while now. Yes. And I'm around for a few times. I just came up, I just came back. I'm around for a few times. So before thank you, thank you, Fatu official. So before I go away again, I will make sure I come to talk to us. All right, Florida. Who's coming from Florida? All right, guys. Thank you. Hello. It is well.